YouTube? How are y'all doing? All of the producers out there today. What's up, beautiful people? I am back with another video, and I'm inspired today because I voted. I did my civil duty today. I was so proud. I felt so good in chocolate today, and I was in the line today, and of course, I was limping, getting into the polls, and another lady, she had a little walker and thing. I wish I had something like this to sit down because I was a little tired, but I was so inspired, and I was listening to Nina Simone. I wish I was free. I was listening to that. Then I was listening to Yes Lord from the Chicago Mass Choir. I was so inspired. I woke up early this morning to go and vote, and I voted and didn't count. And so it was a lot of people out there. A lot of people was inspired. Was not too much complaining. But soon as I left out voting today, I had a conversation with a white man, and the reason why I put emphasis on his race, because I'm gonna tell you why. He was so pissed at the governor Albert. He was like, we gotta vote him out. We gotta vote him out because he took away all that straight ticket vote. Like, you can vote it by party, like straight ticket down the ballot, but they took that away where you have to vote individually. So now he said this was a rough 4 years, and people are inspired, whether you black, white, indigenous, Mexican, Native American, Asian, is whatever. It's all type of people. They stand in the line and they voted. Even though that the Republicans trying to cheat, they up there trying to do it in California, they going around want to give false drop-in ballots and having folks thinking that they dropping in this ballot and it's a false ballot because they trying to cheat because they know they losing. You know, when you losing, you got to cheat. But people are voting early. They getting up. Some didn't even brush their teeth, but they sure going out there to vote. I brushed my teeth and I had used some mouthwash too. And I went out there and I had on my Shade Creation lip gloss, the chapstick. I had my shade cream, my moisturizer cream for Shade Creations, looking really good, smelling good. And then I had picked up another conversation with this beautiful sister that was there. We were talking and she was saying how she's voting. I think she was 28 or 29 years old, around the same age as me. And we was talking about our 30s. And I was like, yeah, at one point I was like, man, I'm about to be older. Then I told her, I said, but listen, the bright side, it's a blessing to reach another year. Despite whatever your year, it's a blessing to be alive. So I was talking with her, and then I gave her one of my cards to the Wiley Show to let her know it'd be known. So I got done with voting. Boom. Then I had to go to the restroom, wash my hands. I had to go drive to the DMV so I can finally get my Texas driver's license. So the lady, oh Lord Jesus, we gonna pray. But she was like, you don't have no appointment. So do you not have no appointment? You have to come back about 2:30 p.m. for a walk-in. Since you don't have no appointment for today, you will have to come on back down at 2:30 p.m. So I said, cool. Let me count it. Let me get in the car. Let me get back home. Let me eat something. Okay. Then I do a show. We talked about the Zeus Network. Shout out to Zeus Network. They added us to their Instagram story. Y'all can clap. Shout out to the CEO of Zeus Network. They added us to their Instagram story. The CEO and the Zeus TV network. So shout out to them. Okay. I just went on and talked about that. So that happened today. I was happy about that. But then I went back to the Zeus. I didn't go back to the Zeus Network. I went back to the DMV. Then finally I had my appointment, but I got that early. She said, it ain't 2:30 yet. I said, cool. So I said, what can I do to kill some time? Let the time pass on. So I said, let me sit down and talk about Tory Lanez. Okay. I was sitting down talking about Tory Lanez. And Tory Lanez had his arraignment today. And everybody from my radio to the Wiley Show, we're waiting on what is he going to plead at this arraignment. Okay. And so I would listen to her, the #1 show on Station Head. Shout out to Millie. I love you, sister. Beautiful sister, Chocolate. I was listening to her show, the #1 show on Station Head. And I love her show. It's just like I'm listening to like the Breakfast Club. That's how I give that show. It's like, it's lit. She's lit. She's dropping it and all that. Then you got $20. Like, she is really, really lit. It's like a lit show. And I love her people. Her people are lit. You know, it's a vibe. It's literally a vibe when I go over. It's literally a vibe. It's literally like you in the club and you turn up. Then I say what? You know, Cardi. Like, you know, it's literally a vibe over our show. So I'm over there and we all are waiting for the arraignment. Then I'm hearing, then we find out when I'm outside reporting that they had dinner continuance. But listening to my radio and how she broke it down, how she think the Jenners or the Kardashians is helping Tory Lanez because the lawyer is representing Tory Lanez, that one of the lawyers that used to work for, you know, what's the guy's name? O.J. Simpson was part of the Dream Team. So he hired that lawyer to represent him. And they said that lawyer don't play. She don't play. She win cases. I'm like, go ahead, Tory Lanez, because I believe that he's guilty, but that's just my cockeyed opinion. Let me be clear. My opinion is I think he's guilty. That's my opinion. But he have a right to his day in court. So one of my producers sent me the video of the Shade Room, posted his arraignment, the video with the judge. And the judge was like, do you understand your rights and all of that, that you can't show up in person? He was like, yes, your honor. Then he asked the lawyer, is the bail bondsman person? Because his bail was like $160,000. I said, I couldn't do that. I had to call somebody to bail me out. I had to call them. They had to take about 3 buses and 2 Ubers and Lyfts to get me bailed out. I ain't had that when I was in the county jail. I ain't had my bail bondsman there. I had to go, my friend, I had to call him in jail to find somebody, to Google somebody and all that. And here this man is bring his bail bondsman to the courtroom. It was $190,000. And I said $190,000. I was scrambling to pay a $5,000 bail for me. But when you got money like that, you got money like that. Man, I struggled to pay that back. I was on the payment plan. I struggled. Every little payment I paid to the person that bailed me out, that paid the money, I had to pay them back, and the bail's bondsman people. Sure, that was a lot of money. I don't have money. Every little penny I had to do doubles and triples and doubles. Oh, he had to pay 10%. He had to pay 10% of that. So how much is that? 10% of $190,000. What 10% of that? Any mathematicians? Do we have any mathematicians in the house? Oh, that's just $10,000. Well, damn, just $10,000. If I had $10,900, that'd pay over the library. Just $10,900. I wish I had that. And I'm still paying back the library. I can't go even visit that library, but I got to pay them back their money. I can't even go in there and say, hello, how y'all doing today? I can't go in there. I'm so glad that wasn't one of the polling places that I had to go vote, because I'd have been messed up. Because I can't even be on the premises. The last time I was up on the premises, they had about 15 police officers. And they said, sir. I said, yes, sir. You are no longer, you can no longer be on these grounds. I said, what do you mean? You have been banned from this location. And if you show up again, you go get locked up. I said, sir, where's the paperwork? This ain't Chicago. This is Texas. He got all big and red with the big old fat jaws. I said, okay, let me go ahead. All right, player, y'all got me. There's a lot of them. Oh, Lord, I'm getting flashbacks. Let me move on. I'm getting flashbacks. Let me move on. So I didn't have any of that money. Tory Lanez got the money, but when you poll, hold up, wait a minute. When you poll, you don't have, it's hard for you to make a decision to pay them legal fees. See, he got the money. Quarantine. I ain't had none of that. I was, Lord, I said that I'm trying to pay this and I'm trying to pay that. I couldn't hardly pay. It was a miracle. It was a miracle that got me through my legal, and I'm still paying. After I get through paying everything, it'd be like $20-some thousand that I didn't pay to the state of Texas. Ain't that something? But I'm not complaining because I did the crime. So since I did that crime and did that property damage, I have to pay it back. Glory. Right? So I'm not complaining. It's just that, what if I did not have the money? Did I just have to sit in prison and be somebody? I had to be somebody. So I had to be somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm broke. So I had to get this delicious chocolate chip cookie cake to somebody. I had to be somebody. You know, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, this justice system is so messed up. Anywho, but I personally believe that Tory Lanez guilty. That's my opinion. I even if other blogs say he's innocent, I'm just saying the man is guilty. He shot that lady in her pinky toe. He needs to serve time for shooting that lady. He needs to pay Megan Thee Stallion legal fees, pay for her to go to AA, because she definitely needs to go to AA. Excuse what? She not going to AA? Oh, okay. Just pay for her legal fees and do community service. Yes. You need to do community service at a women's shelter. Okay, so he did do that and do 33,000 hours in community service and work with women groups so he can and take 16,000 hours of anger management classes. So, I don't think he should just sit in jail and rot there, but I do believe he do need to learn his lesson, because you cannot be going around shooting people in their ankle and they pinky toe. Where they do that at? Talking about dance, be dance. Dance, be dance. Pow, 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 pow. My ankle. No. Like, come on now. Like, you telling me to dance, be dance? Dance, be dance. Wait, dance. No. No, you ain't gonna be doing me like that. Dude, what? Oh, you shot me. Why you shoot me in my ankle? He shot me. That's that nigga Tory shot me. You shot me. Oh my Lord Jesus. Why y'all talking about her? We need to set up I'm a comedian, Why you shoot me? Why she shot me? Oh, wow, I'm laughing. Wow, I ain't supposed to laugh, y'all. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I ain't mean to laugh. Please don't take this. This is a comedic relief. He's funny. Man, please. If that was me, I'd have picked this little something up. I'd have gave him that work. I would have gave Tory that work. See, Tory, you tried it. You would have did that to me. Before you would have tried to grab, I'd have grabbed you, picked you up. Let me move on. But I do personally believe that Tory will be found guilty for what he did. I don't think he's going to be sitting rotting in prison. No. He may get probation, community service, because when you're rich, you can get good deals like that, right? So that was Tory Lanez. And we'll open up the phone lines later on to let y'all call in. But let me get through my list. Let's go to Dwight Howard. Dwight is a basketball player, and he is, according to his baby mama, he's a deadbeat dad. She said, let's see. He's a deadbeat dad. Let's go to it. This is what Rose Reed. Okay. Royce, I think it's Royce Reed is his baby mama. But she said this. Okay. So we are doing this. Imagine wanting and praying this moment makes not being in your kid's life worth it. Imagine hoping this dream is everything he imagined it would be, and that he would change his priorities afterwards. Then imagine your child crying, wondering why his own father is in his same city but won't call, text, visit, or send a note by a pigeon. Imagine your child wanted to change his name. Imagine your child feeling like he's not worth it and that he's unloved no matter how much he tries to force it. Then imagine yourself trying to be the bigger person and telling your child to love, pray, and be proud regardless, and forgive. Telling him it's part of his own legacy. Making sure he makes a post congratulating him even if he didn't want to. Lastly, imagine having the proudest and hardest fight moment of your life be interrupted at the height of your joy by a rumor you don't know if it's true or not. That is wrong. I don't care if you saw video proof. You did not ruin something this memorable. Hell, if all that went down during quarantine. So what she's saying is that he is a deadbeat dad. Now, I don't know because I'm not in a household, but I will tell you this: do good by your children, because if you sat there and you humped and you got the child, take care of them, okay? Don't, and not just financially, being there. Being there. I remember when Nikki Parker said, being there is not just sending a check. Being there is, being there is what it is. Being there is not just by sending a check. It's not just by sending a check. Let me read what else she wrote. Then she wrote, you better stop praising people based off a screenshot of their lives on TV, Instagram posts. Better yet, imagine having to text a third party to try and find out if this person plans or seeing their 2 kids that live here and that they haven't seen since July or spoken to since August. Before they leave the city, and response is, I don't know. I got to see what the team doing. A multi-millionaire who can catch any flight with a choice to spend a couple of hours with children who want to think he's their own personal superhero. A child who really needs him right now. But I hold this little boy at night through tears and anger. I comfort him. I raise him with love, not through money. So anyone who has an issue with that, F y'all, straight up. Is it Barlin will always cause my Linus to come out. Period. I'm crying because I remember I was that boy that would cry because I didn't know who my father was. I would sit there and boo-hoo and cry. I would sit there and cry too. So that's like the hurtful feeling. Like, for the seeing your father alive and not in your life, that is so hurtful. And it hits deep. I'm about to be 30 years old, and it still make me tear up sometimes. It make me cry. It make me cry sometimes. But I know how that little boy, you feel that hurt. That's like a hurt, and then it got to be worse for him because his dad is a superstar, and he ain't doing right. And then everybody is a fan of your father, and your father ain't ish. Your father ain't ish. Ain't coming to seeing about you. Only time you see it when he deposit a check. That's great. But also to be present in your children's lives. Kids, we're going to remember that. It's good to spend time with your kids, even if you're giving them the best toys, the best cars, the BMWs, the ruby red BMWs, the white BMWs. But at the end of the day, are you present in my life? Do we have a relationship? When the last time you called your children? And if any fathers out here that haven't spoken to their children in months, pick up the phone and call your kids and be there for your kids. Be there, because they're going to be crying. And don't lead it up to the mama have to dry them tears. Mamas go through a lot. Oh, Lord. It make me want to cry for my daddy. I make me want to cry a little bit. Oh, my daddy. I want to know who my daddy. I still don't know who my daddy is. It make me want to tear. Hold up, y'all. Let me hold on. I want to cry. But my producer in the corner, he said, don't cry, Wiley. They're going to say you're crying for money. So I don't cry. Don't cry. Okay. My producer said don't cry, because he said if I cry, they're going to be like, he's crying because he want to be on my radio, the #1 show on station. So I can't even cry no more. That's a shame. Let me drink a little bit more. That is a shame. I used to get up here and boo-hoo and cry. Not no more. They're going to say he crying because he broke. He just doing that to get up to old ladies to give him money. That's why he's crying. He said the same time. You know how they talk about y'all. They talk about me. They just be talking about my audience. It don't make no sense. Let me move on. From Dwight Howard, because this man gonna have me crying because he looked like he my daddy. I should call my mama. Is Dwight Howard my daddy? Because he kind of looked like me too. I would have put a side by side picture. Dwight kind of looked like Wiley. He kind of looked like me. Even when I look, he kind of looked like me. I don't know. I gotta call my mama and see, because if you don't know your daddy, everybody is a potential candidate. If you don't really know, I'm gonna have to call her later. I'll wait till she's sober up. I don't want to call her now because she might cuss me out, and I don't want to put that on YouTube. We did that enough already. Okay, we're trying to rebuild our relationship. We're taking it one conversation at a time. Okay, all right. But I'll call her later when she's sober up, maybe in the morning or something like that. Y'all pray for it. Just keep on the prayer list. Keep on the prayer list. All right, we're gonna get to Toni Braxton and David Ofanzi, the African guy from Nigeria, the financial expert, scammer. He is in a battle with the Braxton family values. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, I posted on IG what Toni Braxton said, but I will read it to you. If you want to see these receipts, go to my Instagram. Where is that Twitter account? Yes, she said this, quote, this is Toni Braxton. Nobody wins when the family feuds. So the family, it's nobody win when the family feud. I'm in the family feud, my dog on something, but it feel bad. But my advice, don't get involved in a family feud. Don't. Because when a family is feud, it's the most messiest thing you can imagine. What the Braxtons going through, it is a whole mess. It's messy, messy, messy. Tamar threw some shade because David got Tamar going to court because he wanted to put an order of protection but couldn't serve him, according to Chronicle Speaks. I was watching her. Or was that Lady Lynn? I think I was Lady Lynn. Lady Lynn. I think I was watching Lady Lynn. Because he wanted to put Tamar in court and get an order of protection. Okay? But Tamar went live. Well, first of all, Toni said something. Let me post what Toni wrote. Toni Braxton, unbreak my heart, and love me again. Unbreak me with untry these tears. I cried so many nights. Unbreak my heart. Okay. I didn't know that whole song. Wait a minute. Okay. Toni Braxton said this. She posted this October 12, 2020 at 6:42 p.m. Quote, David, you weasel, you ferret, you are beyond contempt. Once again, do not include my children in your shenanigans. Please leave my family alone. David, leave Toni Braxton kids alone. They don't want nothing to do with your scamming behind. You was with Tamar, but this is what Tamar said. Because Tawanda, she went live with her man with that nose, look like she didn't got, okay, with her nose. So I would have made a little joke about that. But Tawanda went live with her new man, and she trying to drag David. And I'm like, didn't you date a no good man that wasn't working? Before, ain't your baby daddy wasn't working? You wouldn't like it if somebody was roasting gas. Don't you try it with Tamar man or X-Man, okay? Come on, talk about, I look, and then Tawanda, why are you trying to talk about this situation? And then you ended with, y'all go to my skincare line. What? I don't want my, what? Really? Is you going to promote your skincare line? And then you're going to talk about, yeah, I want to put my booty on you. Yeah, I like it because it's warm. I don't want to hear about how warm that plastic booty is. I don't want to know how warm it is. Anywho, Tamar, she went live. And this is what Tamar had to say. Let me see if I can screen. Tamar went live. Yes, she did. She posted this on Twitter. Let me see if I can let y'all hear this. Tamar, yes, she did. Tamar went and she said this. Give me a second. It should be all be pulled up. Eventually, if I have a wife, she could be my production assistant and she can pull it up herself. But due to the fact I don't have that yet, one day
wanted to come on here and
okay, let's play what she had to say.
Just clear. Whew. Okay, so today is a lot, and I just wanted to come on here and just clear some things up. I really honestly appreciate my family, all of a sudden speaking up for me. I do appreciate that. And, it's expected when you're going through a breakup for families, to choose a side and have things to say. It's never positive. And I know nobody agrees with what, David said on his live. I don't agree with what he said, but I do feel compelled to say that it wasn't a terrible relationship. David was an amazing partner to me. He was an amazing stepdad to Logan. He wasn't a clout chaser. He wasn't trying to be on TV. He did everything on TV and showed up for me because I asked him to. And I don't feel like majority of the things that are being said is warranted because, what I went through this summer was very traumatic for both of us. And he was there for me every step of the way, even when most people were not. The people that I thought was going to show up did not show up. He showed up. And that's why I feel so compelled to say something now, because, you know, as much as I understand everybody dragging him through the mud and saying what they need to say because of what he said on his live, the other part is still present too. And this is not me trying to get back with David or we working things out, because we're not. I haven't talked to him or seen him since August 30th. Just me on my journey. I just really want to do the right thing. And I'm sorry if I look ridiculous trying to do the right thing, but, you know, I just wanted to say that. And, you know, unfortunately, this is a situation where nobody wins. We're in a legal dispute and things are blown out of proportion. And I just feel really bad for everybody, including myself. So I would just really like to heal privately and be able to tell my story when I feel the need to tell my story. So everybody involved, thank you. I love you. But I would like to heal in private.
She would like to heal in private. And this is the thing, when everybody have a opinion about her relationship, this is family business, and it's unfortunately, it is public. So Tamar, I love you, sister. I do believe this is a very messy situation because your child is involved. David throwing shots, then the sister going back, and you all already are not close as a family unit. Number one, it's a distant relationship. Because according to that show, Get Your Life, her sisters and them don't really get along like that. And I think because of that, fame and fortune came through and it broke up the sisterhood. And also when that daddy, which was a preacher, after he got through preaching, telling you about how Jesus walked the water, and he went on and he sticked his pee in another woman that wasn't his wife. And now his wife, you know, the Braxton mother had to divorce him. It broke that up. And so those women are still broken, and they need to heal from that. But when you got it so public and y'all are public people, the public is going to have a conversation opinion about your relationship. They're going to do it. They are going to do it. The public is going to talk about y'all relationship. It's going to be hard to say, well, let's do it private when you got Braxton Family Values that's coming out in November. When you got Tamar Get Your Life, and you got that white lady trying to tell you, this black woman, about her dreams. So it's this situation is all public. What I do believe, though, Tamar, you need to heal first before go on a healing. Sister, listen to me. I love you. Go on a fast. No pain. Only thing you use is equipment. You hook it up, down, okay? Mm-hmm. But just go on a clean. No, clean, shut it down. No relationship. Get to know Tamar first. Get to know you first before you get into a whole nother relationship. Because I think you were broken before you met David. I think David probably was a good guy, but then he got a little clout chaser. He got a little clout chaser tease because he up there trying to be a YouTuber. I can't understand a word he talk about. I'm like, what are you saying? Where is Jesus? Be some subtitles. I can't understand the word he's saying. So why is he trying to be a YouTuber? You ain't know nothing about being a YouTuber. You are a financial advisor. You're supposed to be telling me about stocks and bonds, and you up there trying to give me some relationship advice, and the relationship you and Tamar fell apart. I don't want to listen to you. Get out of here with that. I can't understand a word you talk about. First of all, subtitles. Oh, whatever. And I just want you all to know that I'm here and I got to tell you about that. And you know, me and Tamar, Tamar Braxton and I, we are doing it, and I'm getting the order of protection for Tamar Braxton because you all already get away and shut down. No, me and Tamar Braxton. Look, come on now. I'm like, he trying to be a YouTuber. Where's all these rich people trying to be a YouTuber? Get somebody sit down. So all of that is going on, people. All right. We gonna leave it alone. But I hope and pray that y'all get it together. But leave people kids out of it. This is why I tell when adults go at it, why do you have to drag the kids? Leave the kids out, leave it with the adults. Okay. If Tamar, if y'all going through something with you and David, explain it to your family what y'all want to do. Obviously, you still got love for David. It's just that you just got to work on stuff. Okay. Maybe y'all going to Yana Van Zant, you and David. Maybe you should go. You know what, Tamar? I would love for you to go on Yana Van Zant by yourself. Do a one-on-one with Iyanla. I think that would be great. But if you don't want to do Iyanla, get therapy. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a therapist. That's something that I like that about Charlamagne the God when he wrote in his book, Black Privilege. He wrote about the importance of going to therapy. He loved that. Okay. It's go to therapy. You know, get into therapy, work out. I'm in the process of getting into therapy as well. You know, having a therapist and that I speak to on a weekly basis instead of some every blue moon. Because I think it would be. I think you need to work it out. You know, I hope you get through it because you have a rough. Everything is rough. So I'm definitely you in my prayers, Samar. You in my prayers. You too, Toni Braxton. All right, all the sisters. Erica Banks. I saw her today on social media. She got her new white Mercedes Benz. It looked like the one that Millie got. I want to know, did Millie tell her to get that white Mercedes Benz? She got the same one as Millie from my radio, because I think Millie have a white Mercedes Benz. But because these people get Mercedes Benz, I can't wait till I get my Benz. She got her a Mercedes Benz, baby. Them 1501 checks is clearing in, baby. It was in that 360 budget. And she got that car out of that 360, even though she probably in the 360 deal, but it was in the budget to get her a white BMW. I don't know if it's rented. I don't know. She got it. You know, everybody get a Mercedes Benz. I don't think you really pop it till you got your Mercedes Benz. So we gonna work on it. We gonna get one. When I get one, it's gonna be black. I'm gonna give me a black Mercedes Benz. Okay. Give me a black one. So when the red Mercedes Benz pull up and the white Mercedes Benz, I have the black one on right in the middle. I'm going to give me a black one. On me a black Mercedes wheel. What color do you want? Black. Okay. Last on my conversation is my favorite YouTuber, Tasha K. Tasha K is, I don't know. I just don't know. I love her. I really, really love Tasha. Tasha K is like, I even got a shirt that is so small you see my belly. Something I got that from Tasha. I don't even want to dress like Tasha. I want to sit down and talk to her. I don't know what's going on with her. But Tasha K have been interviewing Passion for three. She did 2 interviews with Passion. Now this woman have been throwing around her puss with T-Pain. She gave Busta Rhymes some of her puss. Everybody been eating her yoni, right? And Tasha said, but you did it with Ray J. Did you do it with Ray J? I think you did Ray. She tried to put Ray J on it. Everybody doing it. So Tasha K got somebody that looked homeless. She got somebody that didn't shower, didn't have no Barbara, looked homeless and stinky. Got him on her live, had the audacity, aka pegging butt. This man got up there and say, Passion pegged me. Because Tasha K, what you don't realize in a man's butt is their G-spot. Like, okay, you right about that. You know you right about it. Would you let Tasha K said, would you let a guy? Have you ever been with guys? Oh no, I don't even know. Man, it look like if they offer you a hamburger, you'll get on your knees. Stop it. This disgusting man said, she spit on the table and she told me to lick it up, and I licked it up. I said, you nasty thing. You nasty. I was grocery shopping and my stomach turned to circle. I'm like, what the world is she doing? What the world is Tasha K doing? I'm like, then he said with Passion, she was on Instagram sucking up, and I know her voice. And I had to, this man said, y'all, that he gave Passion half of his income because he wanted to be in the porn industry. I won't let you lay on me for no money at all. You think I'm gonna lay with you with lights, camera, act, and you looking stinky like that? You licking up spit? You nasty thing. That nasty. That is nasty. And I'm like, ew. Then I went to his Instagram. Ew. That's all I said. And I have a right to say ew. Sometimes I say it about myself. Ew, Wiley look like that, Wiley. Got that big belly. I sometimes talk about myself. But I went to his Instagram and I said that I had to pray. I said, Lord, have mercy. Let me lead this. Tasha, what are you doing over there in Kibi Studios? What's going on over there at Kibi? I don't know if they going through a regime change at Kibi Studios. I don't know if they say, you know what, Tasha K, we struggling with the regular celebrity content, so let's just get somebody homeless. Let's put them up on the screen. Who cares? And I'm like, what is going on over there at Kibi Studios? Do they need a new producer? They can hire me. I can produce that show for them. I'm like, what is going on? Did the guy, Lord have mercy. The guy had to leave. He had to do something. I don't know if he was in a group home. He couldn't be on the phone. So she rushed to commercial break. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Tasha K. Then Tasha K said, hey, winos, yes, we're only going to do it for 2 months. We're going to do Fuckery Fridays. We're doing it for 2. We're going to do Fuckery Friday twice a month because we have signed 8 sponsors. And winos, I can't really do like a long, lengthy show with all the sponsors, but we're in for 2. For 2 shows with 2 Fuckery Friday. Okay. Any questions in the chat? Any questions? Any questions? Oh, thank you. We don't beg for money over here, but I thank you for that gift. Oh, winos. Okay. Then I'm like, that interview you did I said, if you don't get somewhere and sit down, Tasha K, this is what Tasha K said. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. She said on camera, all right, you guys, I gotta go pick my baby up from preschool. Baby, it's 4-5 o'clock in the evening. Who in their right mind is in preschool at that time of the day? Tasha K, you need to stop it. Stop it. That baby was in another room somewhere probably getting his rest. And you talking about you got to go pick him up from preschool. You ain't going to. I said, Lord, Tasha ain't about to do this to me today. She about to do that to me today. She said, I said, what did she just say? It's evening time. It's evening time. That woman said, I gotta pick it up. I said, what in the world? It is evening time. Okay. But I love it all. Let's open up the phone line so the people can talk about it. She tried. I don't know what's going on, but it's hard to break in school. What can you break? These celebrities at home struggling. What can you? They got OnlyFans. They struggling like the rest of us. They trying to pay ends meet like the rest of us. So what can you give us exclusive on who? They at home trying to make ends meet. A lot of these celebrities thought they was doing it, and they are struggling like the rest of us. So what can you talk about? They can't even do no scandal. They can't be flying in they groupies no more. Money is tight. His money is real tight. These celebrities are struggling. They are rushing to Bingo Live. I've never seen so many celebrities on Bingo Live, YouTube, and OnlyFans. They got to supplement the income. They're living from paycheck to paycheck. Only difference is they got a blue check verification. Skip that blue check. I want to make sure I got me a fat check that I can live off of, not no blue check. Okay, let's go to the phone lines. Anonymous, you live on air. Hello?
Wiley.
Yes.
How are you, Wiley?
I'm doing all right.
Oh, Wiley, I see you went and you voted today.
Yes, I did.
Did you vote today?
I did.
Oh, great. You know what, Wiley? I'm so sick of Tory Lanez and the Meg Stallion story. What she should have let those officers take care of his little leprechaun ass the night he shot her or threw glass at those hoofs of hers. You know, they're just dragging this story way too long. I don't know if he threw glass at the hoofs or if he shot the hoofs. But she should have let the cops know that night what he did to her. Okay? And isn't Dwight Howard a download trade? Since we're talking about Dwight Howard.
Oh, yes.
It was a
rumor about it.
I saw his new little ghetto girlfriend, who I believe is a beard for him, going off on Ross Reed, his son's mother. What's going to happen, she's going to get pregnant by him, and then she's going to come out with his download trade stories when he leaves her with the baby and an STD. That's when she's going to bring her little ghetto self out and talk about his download trade stories. Okay? Don't knock the next woman, okay? And she has a child by him. But you know what? Royce is another story. She knew he was download trade, but they were download trading together, okay? Toni Braxton, you know, their show is coming up. It's coming back on, right, Raleigh?
And November,
the
yes.
The show is coming back in November. So what they're doing, Wiley, is they're just trying to strum up drama to get people to watch. You know? Toni has filed bankruptcy 10 times, claimed her engagement ring from Birdman was stolen at the airport. You know, please, Toni. Okay, I'm sorry, but they're all desperate little strumpets with white livers trying to stay relevant. Okay, you know what white liver women are, don't you, Wiley?
The drink, yeah, from drinking, right?
Oh, no. White liver is they can't get enough of the sex.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, yes, I learned that about them in Baltimore, in the DMV where they grew up. They have quite a name there. Quite a name. Okay? So where were they? They weren't on Tamar's side when she was on this last show where she embarrassed the hell out of herself. You know, the sisters weren't nowhere to be found when she took a cocktail at the hotel with that scamming ass David, who probably has 10 wives in Nigeria. Or where were they then? Okay, so I'm just sick of this whole Braxton family. Let Tamar grow up and handle her own life. Toni, go file your 10th bankruptcy petition, okay? And go to that pawn shop to get that engagement ring that Birdman bought you. Tawanda, go get your children from your first husband and get a real deal job. Okay, Trina should go find her Maryland accent and stop acting like she's from Great Britain. Okay, knock it off, sweetie. And just Tamar and Tracy, just find the nearest therapist you can and get the heck off of TV. Miss Evelyn, I'm so sorry, Miss Evelyn, but what you need to do, Miss Evelyn, is just find some matching makeup and an age-appropriate wig. And go live your life. Please go live your life. I'm sick of you, Braxton. Okay? I'm sick of you guys. And I know you want me to, I'm not going to even mention that person today that you just talked about. I mentioned the 3 that I wanted to mention.
And you drinking Wiley,
and I'm going to exit.
Oh, did you drink your Prosecco? My
Prosecco. I'm not drinking Prosecco tonight, darling, because I'm working late tonight.
Okay.
I only drink Prosecco on the weekends.
Okay.
And don't you ever, Wiley, put me on a call with a banshee nut ever again. Don't you ever do it. When I call in, I'm calling to talk to you. Okay? And don't you ever do that again. But I had to talk about those three people. And I just want the Braxtons to go away. I want Tory and Meg Hoofs to go away.
Yes.
Okay, and I want Dwight Howard to continue to just be download trade and go away.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for calling in.
Take care, Wiley.
Wendy
Bye-bye now.
Wills. Thank you, Wendy. Yes. Let's go to the phone lines. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Greetings, Wiley.
Hey.
How are you, my love?
No, I'm doing good.
Good to see you. As soon as I walk in my door and I turn on the computer, Wiley is going off. I can't stop laughing. I love it. I love you.
I love you too.
So, hey, Wendy. Happy that you're back. Love when Wendy calls in. And I was going to say the same thing that Wendy just spoke about with Royce and what's his name? Dwight Howard.
Yes.
She had to come out. She had to come out and speak up for him when it came out that he was gay, supposedly. So for his so-called girlfriend to now be throwing digs at Royce or whatever, she's just a beard. Just what Wendy said is exactly what I was going to say. That's what's going to happen. That there was a whole story out there with him. If I'm not mistaken, didn't he like come out or something like that?
It was with a trans woman, I think. I believe. Wasn't it was like he was allegedly sleeping with a trans woman, I believe. I don't know. But I remember him in the news for something.
Or he came out. There was a story where he came out and said that he was, I think he posted like a flag, like the rainbow flag or something. Was it something like that online? And then he came out and she and Royce even spoke up for him and said, oh no, he's not gay, blah, 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 whatever. And she posted up. He even, you see, that's why I can't stand these men with their nasty ways and not taking care of the kids, because I can't remember the story correctly. But I remember when the story came out, he went to visit Royce and there was a picture of him, Royce, and his son out there. And she spoke up for him.
Yes, because it was right here. He was on an interview with FS1, and he said, I'm not gay, Howard, the subject of a sexual harassment lawsuit by men who claimed they had a romantic relationship said on Fair Game. It's a lot of people who are, they have to hide. There's people who have mental issues, they have to hide. There's people who have different problems in life, they have to hide. They have to put on a mask every day. And it's like, I don't want to wear no mask. I just want to be. But yeah, that came out. He said Howard was previously played for the Washington Wizards, admitted that the allegations against him hurt at first. It ended up being a situation that it went viral. People were talking about it. It upset me because I didn't even know who the person was. So that he did have some rumors floating around.
Oh yeah, he's down low, allegedly. But we all know. As far as the Tory Lanez and Meghan story, I'm so tired of it. And I was reading also today, there was I was reading an article in the Times Magazine that she talked about how she was shot 2 times in her foot. Like there was lies in the article. So I'm tired of it. I am tired of them.
Yeah, I'm tired of Meghan and that story. I'm tired of hearing the story. I'm standing up with my sister. I want justice to be served, but because everybody talking about, and we're saying the same thing over and over and over about this story because we talked about it so much. But I do want justice to be served in that case, though.
Well, justice is going to be served in the form of Tory is not going to make any jail time. Watch and you will see. He has a good lawyer and he has the money. He's not making any jail time. They're doing everything right now to make sure that Megan looks good in the public. Like, what is Megan doing on Times Magazine?
I'll feel you on that. But she's
so they both have a good team, and let them figure it out. As far as Tama and that whole Braxton family, I'm just going to pray for Tama. I'm going to continue praying for her and hope that she finds the healing and the peace that she needs.
Yes.
And I think if you're healing and you're looking for peace, stay off the goddamn internet. We don't need an update. We don't need an update on you speaking up for David. Keep your ASS home, off the internet, heal, get better, take care of yourself and your son. We don't want to hear about David. You don't need to speak up for David. David is doing enough speaking as it is. Hey, Wiley, by the way, don't be making fun of my people accent.
Okay.
I was born there, Wiley.
I feel you. My ancestors, my people were born there too. So, go ahead. Thank you.
All right. Later, Wiley.
All right, thank you.
Love you.
Bye.
Exclusive. That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Don't stop. Keep it going.
All right, let's go to the phone lines. 2553. Turn me down the background. 2553.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, can you turn me down in the background?
Oh. Hi, Wiley.
Hi.
Juju, 1 second.
Okay.
I just want to let you know I am a big fan with you, and I love everything you do, and I want you to know, keep mental healthness aware. I do my self-help, mental healthness, and I am so proud of you. I've been watching you from the back and seeing you, and now I've been following you on Instagram. I also DM'd you on Instagram. I'm the one, my birthday is election day, and I just want you to know that I am proud, and you do inspire me to vote. I'll be 31 November 3rd.
Yes.
And I'm just waiting for this big day to happen.
Yes.
It's going to be history.
Yes. Happy. I'm going to wish you happy birthday now. I can't wait to see you when you call in. I'm going to sing happy birthday to you.
Yeah. I'm
just
going to
remember.
be at your party.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Congratulations. I love you, and I'm completely listening.
Thank you.
And I'll see you guys, and we'll see you guys. And thank everybody for supporting you. And guess what? You are appreciated.
Thank you so very much. Okay, so I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this to everybody that's here on this live. Make sure you all subscribe to the Wiley Show. We are almost at our goal. This was a lit live. Regardless of how you feel about me, thank you for supporting our show. Thank you for supporting. Thank you, sister, for calling in.
Exclusive. That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Don't stop. Keep it going.
Speaking about that, my birthday is November 11th. Yes, I want to see y'all in the building. It's going to be lit, so we're going to have a good time. November 11th, that is my birthday. And of the year, so I want to see y'all there. That's November 11th. Okay, so that's if I'll be 30 years old. Thank you all so very much. And when I went to the P.O. box today, to the post office, they was like, "Who is the Wiley Show?" I'm the Wiley Show. So thank y'all, all the people that's joined us today. Shout out to all the new viewers. If you're new, shout out to y'all. But first of all, before we go, let's do this and bring that back. Let's do a check-in. Where are y'all watching from? Let's do that real quick. Post your city. Represent your city right quick. And let me know where you're watching from. Let me know in the chat. Give me a second really quickly. Let me know. Let me know where you watching from. Come on, y'all. Come on. Let me know. Before y'all go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Ooh. Chicago. Dallas, Connecticut, Maryland, Atlanta, Alaska, Virginia, Florida, Republican, ATL, Miami, Ireland, Louisville, New York. Yes. 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 We got New Mexico, London, Arkansas, Brooklyn, New York. Alabama. Yes. 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 Delaware, Detroit, California, all around the world. Yes. A new subscriber, welcome. Alabama in the house. Atlanta in the house. Yes. California. Yes. 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 Healing property, salaries, all blessings. Yes. Chicago, Texas. New sub here. Yes, welcome. Shout out to the new subscribers. Shout out to the new moderators. Shout out to the new subscribers. Yes. Yes. I want to say again, shout out to the new subscribers in the house. What? Come on now. And shout out to the returning subscribers. Shout out to the people that just watch. Yes. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning into the Wiley Show. Thank y'all so much. This was lit. This is lit. This is lit. Woo, thank y'all. This was, oh man, this was fun. This was a good live. Make sure y'all catch the replay of this, man.
Yeah, hope y'all had a good time on the Wiley Show. And as always, hit that cash app at Marquise Wiley 28. That's MARQUISEWILEY 28. Hit us up at PO Box 701122 Dallas, Texas 75370. Follow Wiley on Instagram at Wiley Show. Until then, see you next time.
All right. See y'all next time. I love the little drops, baby. Investments, we do put back into the platform. Peace. Y'all have a good one. Y'all be good out there. I'm done. See y'all in the next video. Peace.